Today I thought I'd give a quick explanation of one of the helpers I have set up in Logic to control the Kronos. Now I have a bunch of these that people have asked me about, and this one in particular came up on the Korg Forums, so I just thought I'd explain what it is. So the basic idea on this one is a global and a quick way to deal with the status of MIDI tracks in the Kronos sequencer. A case where this becomes helpful is if you're creating your sequences by pushing enter and record on the Kronos from a combi, which sets up your sequencer to record that combi. With this operation, you can end up with your status looking something like this, where several of the tracks are set to internal or off. Now the issue is that you might want to record this MIDI data to Logic or use it to control another MIDI device. So to do that, you have to set the tracks to external or to both. Well, it's no huge deal to manually set them all. It's just one of those things that takes up time, and this little helper takes care of that. As you can see here, there's a menu for each of the 16 tracks, basically mirroring what's on the Kronos. But this also has a master control, and I've added a bypass on each track as well as a master bypass. So here's how it works. If I change this master menu to both, all of the tracks in the Kronos immediately change to both. Now, you don't see it immediately here because it doesn't transfer all the way through the editor, but if I refresh the editor, you'll see they've all changed. Using the bypass buttons, I can keep some tracks from being changed like this. If I bypass the first three and change to external, all the other tracks have changed. And of course, I can also do the opposite. I can use the master bypass to turn off everything and then deselect those I want to have changed, and they'll change. So it's just a way to have a little smoother workflow, move a little bit faster. So that's it. It's just one of the many controls I have set up in the Logic environment to help me control the Kronos and other MIDI gear in my studio.